Jeremy, please, please come back. I'm begging you. This is all a huge misunderstanding. You didn't see what you think you saw.
Really? Pretty sure I know exactly what I walked in on.
It's not like that, I swear. He's just a colleague, Jeremy. We were talking about a project for work. That's all it was.
Oh, is that how you normally handle work meetings at your company? Naked, in the dark, in our bed?
Wait, you actually saw us? You really saw?
Yeah, Becky, I saw everything I needed to see.
But it was dark. You couldn't have seen clearly. Maybe you thought you saw something that wasn't happening.
I didn't need to see anything. I could hear it loud and clear.
Oh my God, you could hear us?
From the front porch. I didn't even have to step inside. You two were making enough noise to wake the whole neighborhood.
I didn't realize. I mean, we couldn't have been that loud, could we?
You weren't exactly whispering about office supplies, Becky. I heard exactly where he was planning to put certain things. And trust me, nobody was talking about reorganizing filing cabinets.
Jeremy, please. It's not what you think. You're twisting everything around. You cut one moment and you're blowing it up into something it's not.
I didn't catch one moment. I caught a whole performance. And you weren't acting like someone caught by surprise either. You were pretty into it, Becky.
Please don't say that. Please just come back and talk to me. You don't know the whole story.
I know enough.
No, you don't. There's more you need to hear. Things you don't understand yet. If you just give me the chance, I can explain everything.
I can't talk right now.
Jeremy, please. Don't just walk away from this. We need to talk. If you listen to me, really listen, I know you'll see it differently.
Somehow I doubt that.
Please, I'm begging you. Jeremy, don't leave it like this. Give me a chance to explain myself face to face, please.
And I'm sorry, Jeremy. No one deserves to go through that. Thanks. But honestly, it's fine. I've known something was going on for a long time. Tonight just made it official. I'm past being shocked. Still, it's a rough thing. Most men would be losing it right now. Maybe doing something they'd regret. I went through all that a while ago. Shock, anger, denial, trying to fix what was already broken. Now I'm just numb, I guess. Detached. I knew it would come to this eventually. You're stronger than most. I've seen guys fall apart over less, and you're standing there like you already made peace with it. Because I have. I already lived through the worst part when I first realized what she was doing. Tonight wasn't a surprise. It was just confirmation. Still, facing it like that, walking in and seeing it with your own eyes, that's a different level of hurt even if you knew. Yeah, maybe. But weirdly, it didn't hit me the way I thought it would. I wasn't angry. I wasn't even sad. It was more like finally flipping the last page in a bad book I should have stopped reading months ago. She tried to spin it. Of course, said it was all a misunderstanding, just a project meeting. Apparently her company holds brainstorming sessions without clothes now. That's a bold management style. Yeah, the kicker was the guy. He saw me, looked right at me, no fear, no apology, no trying to hide anything. He just smirked like it was funny I showed up. Considering some of the stuff Becky's been saying lately, that's not surprising. Yeah, that thought crossed my mind too. I know she's been spinning whatever story she needed to justify it. Maybe he really thinks he's the victim here. Maybe he thinks I was in on it. Could be. People believe what they want to believe when it's convenient. Doesn't really matter either way. I saw enough to know exactly who I'm dealing with on both sides. So, you ready to make your move? Yeah, I'm done waiting, done hoping she'll suddenly wake up and realize what she's throwing away. I gave her every chance and she burned them all. It's time to bring the hammer down. You've already got everything lined up. Documentation, timeline, evidence, witnesses if we need them. Once you give the green light, we're rolling. Good. I don't want to waste any more time. Every minute I stay tied to her is a minute I'm letting her win. Once we file, the ball's in your court. You'll be setting the terms, not her. Exactly what I want. No more playing defense. No more letting her control the story. You sure you don't want to take a night to cool off before we start? Nah, waiting won't change anything. I'm as clear-headed as I've ever been. This isn't anger talking, Clark. I'm just done. All right, we'll move first thing in the morning. I'll file the paperwork myself to make sure it's airtight. Thanks. I appreciate you standing by me through all this. Anytime. You did the hard part, Jeremy. All I'm doing is making it official. Feels like All right, Becky, I'm ready to talk now.
Jeremy? Oh my God. I can't even tell you how happy I am to hear from you. I knew you just needed a little time to cool down, to think everything through. You've always been the reasonable one between us. I knew you wouldn't just throw everything away over one stupid mistake.
I'm ready to talk, that's it.
Talking is good, Jeremy. That's how we fix things. We talk, we figure it out, and we come back stronger. I've been thinking about what I'm going to say all night. I know exactly how to explain everything. Once you hear me out, you'll understand. I know you will.
We'll see.
We've been through too much to let it end like this. We have history. We have memories. We have a life together. You're not just going to walk away from all that, Jeremy. I know you better than that. Deep down, you still love me. You wouldn't be texting me otherwise.
Are you still at home right now?
Yep, I never left. I stayed up half the night waiting for you to come walking through the door. I knew you would. I knew you couldn't stay away forever.
Okay, I'm heading over now.
Now? Oh my God, okay. Give me like 10 minutes. I'll get everything ready. I'm so excited, Jeremy. You have no idea. I've been praying for this all night. You're doing the right thing, baby. I know it. You're going to
You're hiding already? That's rich, Becky. After what I walked in on last night, I honestly didn't think you had any shame left. Guess I was wrong. You do know how to be embarrassed, just not when it actually matters.
What the hell, Jeremy? You were supposed to come here alone. Who is that guy and why is he in our house? Why would you bring someone with you if you actually wanted to fix things?
Why would you think I'd come alone? After what you pulled, after the show you put on, you really thought I was just gonna walk in here with my arms wide open? Come on, Becky, you can't possibly be that delusional.
Because you said you were ready to talk. I thought you realized what we have is worth saving. I thought you were coming here to kiss and make up. How else was I supposed to take it?
Kiss and make up? After what I saw you doing with your mouth last night, Becky, you can go ahead and take kissing off the table permanently. I wouldn't touch you again if you paid me.
You're such a jerk. You think this is funny? You're standing there laughing at me while our entire marriage is falling apart. You have no idea what you're doing.
I'm not laughing, Becky. Trust me, there's nothing funny about any of this. If anything, I'm surprised you're hiding. Last night you weren't exactly concerned about who saw you naked. Guess it only bothers you when you're not the one calling the shots.
Shut up! Just stop it and tell me who that guy is. I deserve to know who you dragged in here to watch you tear me down.
His name's Clark. He's an old college buddy of mine. These days, he's one hell of a divorce attorney. Figured I'd save us both some time and bring him along so we can skip the usual fake tears and promises.
What? You're divorcing me? You actually brought a lawyer here? Are you out of your mind? How could you even think about doing this after everything we've been through?
That's exactly why I brought him, because there's nothing left to talk about, Becky. Clark's here to walk you through how this is going to go. Step by step, nice and simple. You wanted a conversation? This is it.
You're blowing everything way out of proportion. It was one mistake, Jeremy. One stupid night. It didn't mean anything. We can fix it if we just sit down like adults and talk.
One night? You think what we're talking about is one night? You really think you were quiet enough, smart enough, careful enough to sell that lie after last night? I know exactly who I'm dealing with now, Becky, and I'm done pretending.
You're supposed to love me no matter what. That's what marriage is about. You fight for each other. You don't just give up the second things get hard.
Marriage is about trust, Becky. It's about loyalty, not whatever you were doing on your knees last night. You killed our marriage. I'm just putting it in the ground. Now get out of our bedroom and let's talk.
I'm not coming out. Not like this. I'm not going to sit there while you two attack me. If you want to divorce me so badly, you could do it without humiliating me.
You have 5 minutes to get dressed and come out here, or we do this by text. Either way, it's happening today.
No, I'm not moving. You could send your stupid lawyer in here if you want. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of seeing me beg.
Suit yourself. Clark's already got the paperwork sorted out. You'll be talking for a while, so I hope you've got your phone charged up. Clark Whitmore, I'm Jeremy's legal representative, and I'll be handling all further communication between you and my client.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't have anything to say.
I would strongly advise against ignoring me. Failure to engage in legal proceedings can have serious consequences, including default judgments entered against you without your side being heard. I'm giving you the courtesy of a direct conversation first.
Whatever. What do you want?
I'm reaching out to inform you that Jeremy will be initiating a defamation lawsuit against you. You are being sued for severe and ongoing damage to his reputation.
He's gonna sue me? He can't do that. I never defamed him.
On the contrary, Becky, we can prove that you've been making defamatory statements about Jeremy to multiple third parties, both verbally and in writing. Your actions were deliberate, malicious, and intended to cause him public humiliation and personal loss.
I didn't do anything wrong. I never said anything that wasn't true.
Becky, let's not waste time. We know exactly what you've been telling the men you've involved yourself with. You've been informing them that Jeremy likes to watch, so they wouldn't feel guilty about engaging with you while you were still legally married. That statement alone is highly defamatory. It falsely attributes to Jeremy deviant sexual interests that he never consented to and exposes him to public ridicule and reputational harm.
You're twisting things. It's not like that.
It is precisely like that. Moreover, we are aware that you not only involved multiple men from your company, but that you also recorded these encounters and posted them online. You monetized the videos without Jeremy's knowledge or consent, profiting directly from the lies you told.
How the hell do you even know about that?
Word gets around when you create a reputation for yourself, Becky. There's an entire network built around your activities and around the idea that Jeremy is some pathetic man who enjoys watching his wife with other people. That false narrative has been devastating to his personal and professional life.
This is insane. It wasn't supposed to get out that...
Whether you intended it or not is irrelevant. The damage is done, and now you're gonna be held accountable for it.
What's he gonna do to me? I mean, what are you gonna do?
First, Jeremy will be suing you for defamation. You will be liable for all damages related to his need to relocate to a different city, change careers if necessary, and rebuild his life from scratch. You will also face punitive damages meant to punish particularly egregious misconduct.
No way. You can't get that much money out of me. That's crazy.
Given that you monetized the videos, Becky, the damage calculations are significantly higher. You didn't just spread falsehoods, you profited from them. Based on precedent, you're looking at several $1 million in damages at a minimum.
Several million? No, that's everything I have. This isn't how it was supposed to happen. I was gonna keep doing it for a few more years, then quit and live comfortably. You're gonna wipe me out.
You made those choices, Becky. You built your plan on exploitation and lies. Now you face the consequences.
I wasn't gonna hurt him. I wasn't planning to stick around anyway. I was gonna divorce him and move on. I wasn't gonna keep him tied up in it forever.
You were planning to divorce him. Good to hear it confirmed, although honestly, we already knew.
Wait a minute. I didn't mean that. I'm gonna stay with him. I was gonna quit doing the videos and tell him everything before too much longer. I swear. Don't twist my words to mean something they don't.
Becky, there's no twisting required. You made your intentions and your contempt crystal clear. There's nothing you can say or do now to undo what's already been set in motion.
Please, please don't do this to me. I'll do anything. Tell Jeremy I'll settle. I'll give him a share. We can work something out.
Jeremy isn't interested in a settlement. He's interested in justice. He's interested in seeing you held accountable.
I'm begging you, please, have mercy. Please.
Mercy? Becky, you're asking a lawyer for mercy? Becky, how much longer are you planning to hide in there? You're not exactly helping your case.
I'm not coming out. I know my parents are out there. I'm not giving them the satisfaction of seeing me like this.
They're not here for a show, Becky. They're here to finally see their daughter for who she really is. And honestly, you're just making yourself look worse by hiding.
Shut up! You don't get to judge me. This is between me and Jeremy, not them.
Actually, Becky, I'm the one who called them. Figured they might be interested in seeing what kind of double life their daughter's been living behind their backs.
You had no right! That's none of their business. This was supposed to stay between us.
It was never going to stay between us, Becky. You made sure of that the second you started recording yourself and putting it out there for the world. You think something like this stays secret forever? No! It always gets out eventually, and I'm making sure it gets out on my terms. Clark is hooking me up with some of his buddies in media. I'm gonna sell the exclusive rights to tell my story.
You're disgusting! You're seriously going to drag me through the mud? You're going to make yourself look pathetic just to humiliate me?
Look, I've already been humiliated, Becky. You made sure of that when you told every guy you slept with that I liked to watch. At this point, why not make something useful out of it?
You're seriously planning to sell the story? To the tabloids? To TV?
You bet! I'm not stupid. They pay good money for trash like this. And why shouldn't I cash in? I'm the one who took all the hits while you raked in subscription fees behind my back. At least now I can use the lawsuit money and the interviews to set myself up somewhere new, far away from everything you poisoned.
You're sick. You're going to get rich while I'm stuck miserable and broke?
You don't get to cry about fairness now, Becky. You made your bed. You just thought you'd never have to sleep in it. Seeing as though, you never... It was all over. The judge barely even blinked before awarding me $3 million in damages from Becky. Honestly, it felt more like a formality than a fight. She never had a chance. That wasn't even the end of it either. Once the media caught wind of the whole story, the offers started pouring in. Interviews, book deals, documentaries, you name it. I ended up selling the rights to my side for $10 million. $10 million, just to set the record straight. The best part? Nobody shamed me for what happened. Nobody laughed at me. The entire world aimed their rage squarely at Becky, right where it belonged. The news reports didn't just tell the story, they completely repaired the damage she tried to do to my name. It was like getting my life back, piece by piece. Even with everything going right, though, I'm not sticking around in the spotlight. I've had enough attention for one lifetime. It's time to disappear for a while, somewhere far away, somewhere peaceful, somewhere hers will never reach me again.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.